Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and today I'm playing I was gonna say a really exciting deck. It's not. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of exciting. It's a special deck here today in the new trainer trial, or I don't know how new it is. It might have been going on, I guess, for a week now. Trick and Treats Tussle. That's like kind of a weird name, or no, Tricks and Treats Tussle apparently. Obviously themed around Halloween and trick or treating. Um, anyways, the rules of it are you must include 4 copies of Rare Candy and 4 copies of Switch. So that might not sound too crazy, but that's the only rule. The other rule is there are no rules. You can play whatever you want. You can play the cards that are normally banned and expanded. You can play as many ace specs as you want, with some exceptions. It's really weird. I've only put 1 ace spec in my deck. I don't know exactly what's supposed to have happened with it. I've heard not much talk about it. Apparently, some people have like talked about it online, but I've looked and I couldn't really find anything. Not on the official forums. I haven't played against anyone playing with any of these weird decks. The only thing I've seen is myself doing it and someone who commented on one of my videos, which is cool to know. But as I said, I haven't seen anyone doing this. Maybe we'll see it today. But yeah, so that means we could do some broken stuff here. And the broken thing I'm doing today is going to be using Flapple with Apple Drop, which has the ability. By the way, this card is banned and expanded. I've never played it. Well, no, I've never played it in its broken form and expanded. I played it with some kind of fun, silly stuff. But the ability lets you put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, and then you shuffle this card and all cards attached to it into your deck. I will say there is some form of counterplay to this card with a few different cards, so hopefully you don't run into those. I don't expect it, but there is some counterplay there to just stop the ability there. And then, yeah, you want to do this as many times as you need to win. And you can do this infinitely using this wacky little combo here. You can pair it with, I paired it with Pidgeot V. I think this is the best way to do it. It would be really cool if you could do 2 Flapples, but as far as I'm aware, that's not doable. If anyone knows in the comment section if you could do it with 2 Flapples, let me know. I just don't think it quite works there. But so you have Pidgeot V, which it just goes back to the deck like Flapple, but it's only 1 card as opposed to 2. And then you can play Flapple down, again, using Forest of Vitality. Forest of Vitality is the reason Flapple's banned. In full expanded, if Flapple and Force of Vitality were legal together, you can pair it with a Jump Bluff to do this combo a bit better and simpler. Currently in this iteration is kind of clunky. Luckily, the deck doesn't actually play Force Switch, or it can play Force Switch and 4 Rare Candy. It's not like I'm doing something crazy to do that, but obviously I need to be playing those. And the Rare Candy here is going to be for Porygon-Z with Crazy Code, letting you accelerate as much special energy from your hand as you like to your Pokemon during your turn, which is really useful because we are building around that and Enriching Energy as well as Draw Energy here. Draw Energy accelerate when you attach it, you draw 1 card, and then this is card draw neutral, or I mean, you play it, and so you lose the card from your hand, and then you draw another card, so it replaces itself, but we do need it for the combo here. And then Enriching Energy. Enriching Energy is actually drawing us cards. Also, this card's so bright. I have no idea why it's so bright in live here, but whatever. It's an ace spec. It's my ace spec of choice here, and you need it because it draws you 4 cards when you play it. So that's going to be plus 3 cards here. And then you want to attach Enriching Energy to... which am I attaching it to? Pidgeot V. There we go. Yeah, you attach Enriching Energy to Pidgeot V. You want to have no cards in deck. And then you send Pidgeot V back into the deck, and then you play the Applin and the Flapple, and you attach 2 Draw Energies to them, drawing the Pidgeot V and the Enriching Energy. From there, you send the Flapple back into the deck. You play Pidgeot V, you play the Enriching Energy, you draw the Flapple, the Applin, the 2 Draw Energies there. So then you're going to be able to just go ahead and do that forever. Every time you use the Flapple's ability, you put 2 damage guys on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And you keep doing this with Porygon-Z. You actually only need 1 bench space open, which is kind of cool. We have room for other stuff. We have room for Dedenne-GX and Crobat V. Pretty cool draw abilities here on play. Then we have Jirachi as well. If it's in the active, you can use the ability Stellar Wish to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put a trainer you find there into your hand, and it's now asleep. You can actually retreat when you're asleep using the tool card Escape Board, which is kind of fun there. Ultimately, you want to be using Jirachi to help you out a little bit. It works really well with Switch, which you need in the deck anyways. I played actually another deck. I don't think I played it on my channel because it's a lot less exciting, but it is a Vikavolt Charger Bug deck with Jirachi in it. And, that's kind of where I just was like, yeah, I think stage 2s with Jirachi seem good in this format. And then I have turbo draw cards like Trekking Shoes. Looking at the top card of your deck, you can discard it, put it, or draw it. And then if you discard it, you draw. So it's going to replace itself in your hand. Same thing with Acro Bike. You look at the top two, put one to your hand, the other in the discard. Generally, you want to just be digging through your deck. The only card you need, which you can't recover in this deck, is going to be Enriching Energy. I should probably play another Rescue Stretcher as well. Not sure what to cut here, I'm not going to lie. So I'll just keep it this way for now, and I'm probably only going to play one game, unless I'm with the combo. And then, yeah, we have, like, turbo draw supporters like Research and Carmine, and Pokemon Search and stuff like that. Custom Catcher, kind of fun card here. You can play 2 to Gust, which is like cool, I guess. It's actually, this is one of my favorite cards ever, I think, because it has the 2 different things you can do. But here you're just not going to be gusting. You're going to be playing 1 to draw till you have 3 cards in hand. It's objectively worse than the card Bicycle and Full Expanded, but unfortunately we don't have that here. So we're going to be using Custom Catcher here. And then, yeah, that's about it. The deck is, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this deck. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if my opponent's going to quit. I tested it out once or twice. I've only done it once on ladder against someone. Also, I tested it against the AI, or the computer, or whatever. One of the games it crashed, so, or like froze or something. It was bad. So hopefully it works here. Hopefully find someone. Hopefully don't get donked. Ideally, we can pull off the combo turn 2 going first. Obviously, that's the fastest we can do it. If you wanted to make this a really powerful deck, you'd probably pair it with something like Badu or Iron Thorns EX or Cleft Key or whatever to slow down your opponent while you get your combo set up. And giving you prizes doesn't really matter. Once you get your combo, you essentially win. The combo is also super long. I really hope my opponent quits, but today I hope my opponent quits once I get the combo, because it's going to take so long. I don't even know if we're going to finish in the time frame. I don't even know if we're going to find someone. I'm going to cancel in and look again. Normally I find people, but not now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I feel like every time I'm looking to find people, I don't. Every time I'm not looking to find them, which I wanted to do for like some weird video idea. I did find them. Regardless, yeah, the game's gonna be long, probably. If it works, it's gonna be long, unless they quit. But yeah, normally infinite combos are banned. In the game, like a card from them is banned, or a lot of cards from them are banned. Tell me down below in the comment section, though, if you have any other cool deck ideas for this format. Nice, we found someone. Also, I apologize to my opponent for this. I don't know. We'll see what they're playing. Hopefully they're playing something fun. I've seen some people playing some kind of cool stuff. I've seen a lot of people playing standard stuff, which, like, why are you playing standard? You have so many cool options. But anyways, I'll choose to go first here. Hopefully we get a good starting hand. We need Porygon. That's the only requirement turn 1 here. Not that Porygon, the actual basic Porygon. This hand would have been okay, I guess, but we can't start it. I guess it wouldn't be particularly spectacular either, but we'll see what my opponent's running here. Hopefully it's something fun. Hopefully they're not AFK. They're not taking that long or anything like that. And, you know, I can't really speak on that, but I mean, they're taking longer than they should for the fact that they have no decision really to make here. Let's be honest. I mean, they might have a decision to make, but it's rare that you have a big decision. Suppose they could be worried about being donked, though, which is valid. I'll start Pidgeot V here. I could Draw Energy, attach, and retreat. We have like a honestly kind of bad hand here. It's not like the worst hand ever, though. So could definitely be worse here. Let's see my opponent's starting here. Oh yeah, no, they definitely didn't need to take that long because I was taking a mulligan there. But it's fine. Okay, we see Espeon Deoxys, kind of interesting. We see Lost Vacuum. I'll start off with Trekking Shoes, and Carmine's interesting. I guess I'll take the Carmine. I'll Draw Energy active. Sure, why not? I think it's fine there. We could retreat it. We could like not retreat it. We get the Porygon. That's really nice. We lose Rare Candy Porygon-Z, which feels kind of bad, but I'm pretty sure we just need to kind of keep going. I'm actually going to Lost Vacuum the Rare Candy here, and Lost Vacuum the Stadium just to thin. We are losing our Stadium, which is kind of bad. It's not terrible, but if we lose another one, that's pretty bad. Then we're going to Dark Asset. Draw till we have 6 in hand here. Oh, that's not what we wanted to see. I'm going to Level Ball. Shouldn't have Level Ball, should I? Whatever. So I can't Carmine, right? Because if I Carmine, I lose the Enriching Energy. The Enriching Energy is literally the only card I definitely need. In fact, it could actually disrupt us, and we could lose. That's unlikely, though. I'll grab... I guess I'll grab Applin. I don't really know. I could grab Jirachi, but we already have 2 in hand, so that feels kind of unnecessary there. But I'll play the Jirachi down. I'm going to retreat into it. It's probably fine. I haven't actually really checked my deck. I probably should have done that there, but whatever. We see 4 Sealstones, good. Rare Candy's good. Ultra Ball's good. All these cards are pretty decent here. Ultra Ball's like kind of meh, honestly, but whatever. I'll go take the 4 Sealstone, slap it on Crobat here, I think is fine. Just go ahead and bench the Jirachi. I could probably play the Applin, but I won't. Hopefully they'll knock out the Porygon. If they do, probably lose. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. They could definitely knock it out. They can do what, 10 snipe? Yeah, they can do 10 snipe, or sorry, not 10 snipe, 10 damage counter snipe, which is 100 damage, which knocks out the Porygon. So, or they could do more. There are various different things they could do here. We got a decent setup there. Could be a little better, but not terrible. The biggest issue, we didn't go through our deck very quickly. We need to hit the bottom of our deck. Is it possible next turn? Maybe. Likely, probably not. See an Absol, Mega Absol EX, kind of fun there. Mewtwo V, okay, not what I was expecting there. I was not expecting Mega Absol EX either, but we see a Psychic hitting the active. I still don't know what they're playing. I like seeing the 3 prizes. It's going to make things a little faster for us if we hit the combo, but see a Switch. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'll Stellar Wish, hopefully hit, Candy or something. I'll hit Acro Bike. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go play that Acro Bike. We see Candy. Okay, that's fine. But that's good. That's good. I will Candy now. I'm not sure about the sequencing. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever. I'll just enriching onto the Pidgeot. That seems fine. Then we do have a Switch in hand. We see some stuff here. What are our prizes? So we pressed a Porygon. Sure, I'll take it, I guess. Rest of our prizes are fine. I mean, we prized a lot of, cards, items to dig through the deck, but whatever. We didn't prize any of the really important resources, so that's fine. I should have failed that, shouldn't I? Well, it's too late now, because I can Ultra Ball, whatever. What's in our discard? Not much. That's fine. I'll grab Forest of Vitality, maybe. We can play the Flapple. Now I'll actually grab Acro Bike. I think that's a little better. Not sure on that one, though. I'm going to Acro Bike. We see Custom Catcher, Escape Board. I'll grab Custom Catcher here, I think. Escape Board doesn't do too much for us. We could probably toss that Applin down. Could even go for Dedenne. I think I'll play the Applin, get rid of Porygon, Flapple, and fail this search. And then just thinking this through, we have 3 Draw Energies, 2 Force of Vitalities, so a bit of wiggle room there, which is pretty nice. I'll play the Applin. I'll play a Custom Catcher. I'm going to play one. We see a Forest. Okay, nice. That's cool. We can play that down. I can Custom Catcher again to draw some more cards. We see Switch Buddy-Buddy Poffin. That's fine. I'm not going to play any of these cards. I'm just going to Carmine send it here. We still have the Crobat V open with a 4 Steelstone specifically. This hand's kind of bad, I guess. I don't know. Get rid of the Candy and the research. It could be worse, let's be honest. I'll grab Flapple here. We have 18 cards left in deck. Why did it say we get -5 cards in deck for a second? I don't know. I'll Custom Catcher it for a couple of more cards here. This is fine, I guess. I think I'll Dedenne here. I don't think we're going to be able to get it, unfortunately, this turn. But I'll Crobat for Dedenne, and then I can Pidgeot V. Use the ability of Pidgeot V to put it back into the deck. We draw 6. We have 15. And it might be possible that we see the rest of our deck. I'm not sure. We put the Pidgeot back in the deck as well, which isn't ideal. We can't. That might have been a mistake actually. Technically, we're okay on bench space, but it's not quite where we want to be. I'll pitch our hand though. We see Draw Energy. We see some cards. I'll get rid of the Pokemon here. I don't even know if we have more in the deck. Okay, we do. Oh yeah, obviously we do. We have Pidgeot, at least, but. Yeah, I could Flapple. I can actually Draw Energy then Flapple. I don't even know if that's the right play. I'll do it, I guess. Draw Energy onto Flapple. We can Enriching Energy onto the Pidgeot V. Where the Draw Energy is on the Flapple, it means we have to use less Draw Energies. We see Trekking Shoes. Nice, that's pretty good. We see a Research. Nice, we can get rid of that. We just don't want to see Draw Energy there. We see Acro Bike. Oh, wait, are we going to get the combo this turn? I'll take the Forest. Sure, why not? Doesn't really matter, let's be honest. I don't think we're quite there. We're really close, though. So I'm going to go ahead. Should have taken the Applin, shouldn't I? Well, whatever. I'm going to Apple Drop on their active, I guess. Then I'll play the Pidgeot, Porygon-Z to it. And how much time do we have left? We have... I don't know. I mean, I don't think we actually have the combo here. We might. I'm not sure. We can Ultra Ball, get it out of the deck. We're really close. I don't think we're quite there, though. Maybe if we get super lucky, I mean, maybe we hit the energy off of the Pidgeot. I just don't know here. We can also recover the Flapple. That seems pretty bad from this card, but there's an option there. Put Pidgeot back in the deck, and we accelerate draw energy now. I'm not sure. We're down 6 minutes already. I'll play Applin. I think if I Ultra Ball, I can get rid of the Forest. I'll do it. Get rid of the Forest Switch. At least we thin doing this. We could get Flapple here. We're really close. I don't think we're quite there. No, I think I get Pidgeot if I hit the Enriching Energy. Oh, but that still doesn't get us. I'm not sure. I'm so lost. I've like never played an infinite combo deck before. I'll get the Pidgeot. I'll crazy code the draw onto the Applin. And then we see the Enriching. Wait, do we get it? Oh, I think we're a little short. I'm not sure. I'm gonna stretcher back the Flapple into my hand, and obviously ping there active again. And then we can accelerate. We have 2 draw energies there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. Oh, you know we have 7 because we 7. Oh, we put 1 drawback in the deck. Yeah. I didn't play my energy for the turn. Sure, I'll toss it on. It doesn't matter. That seems like we did not hit the combo. I'm not. I guess I can attach more. That sure doesn't seem right though. I'm pretty sure I need the Applin here. Yeah. Okay, we got Flapple. I'll put the next draw on the Porygon-Z. You see the Applin. I'll put the Pidgeot back in. You have what, another Flapple in deck or something? I can evolve again. I can ping him again. So we're doing, this isn't like very much damage, honestly. Oh wait, no, I need to draw energy. Crazy code here. I think we missed the infinite. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we see Pidgeot. Yeah, no, we definitely missed it. I think if we had seen the I'm blanking on the name. I don't know. I'm just gonna pass here. That we missed. We obviously missed the infinite there. I think if I'd seen Enriching Energy a bunch of times in a row, I could have gotten into it, but I didn't. And now we actually don't have anything in our hand that does anything. We have like some Jirachis, but Jirachis, we have 7 cards in deck, which are what? Why are they playing? Rainbow, Solgaleo, and Lunala. Okay. They haven't played any trainers yet. So, anyways, we have Applin, Flapple, 3 energies or 4 energies. I don't know. We see Draw Energy. This is so scuffed. I guess I can look at the rest of my deck. Or most of the rest of my deck with Jirachi. I don't think there's anything there. Yeah, and I guess we got another draw in there, so I'll pop the draw on the Porygon. Or not the Porygon, the Pidgeot. Probably doesn't get us where we need to be, but maybe we hit it. No, we don't. That's fine. I'll send the Pidgeot back into the deck. All right, I'm so lost. I'm so lost right now. I'll Applin, I'll pass. Yeah, so now we're just like completely dead in the water unless we draw into like Enriching Energy or something. I think we can actually get it going we can get the Enriching Energy on the Flapple and pull the combo off because we just need like the 3 draw energies on the Pidgeot V. It's a little clunkier doing that because we need 3 draw energies on the Pidgeot V. But it does still work. It could still work in that situation, but probably won't. Or like it's more, we probably won't get there, I should say. It will work if we get there though. So my opponent's, I mean, for the fact that I really haven't been, I mean, I played a lot of cards on my second turn, obviously. Oh wow, that's so many cards. I'm so sorry to my opponent. Had so many cards on my first turn too. Just not many on my last turn because I couldn't do anything. Have they left? They might have gone AFK because, well, you know. But okay. So let's see what we top deck. We're hoping for an energy. We top deck Flapple. That's fine. I'll evolve it here. I mean, yes, I could send it back into the deck. I'll pass. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the right. I'm pretty sure I should pass here. If they knock out the Flapple, I obviously lose. I mean, realistically, if they attack, I mean, if they like knock out my Jirachis or like Dedenne or Crobat or whatever, it's fine. Obviously, they realistically would never knock out Dedenne or Crobat here. If they knock out the Porygon-Z, I lose. But if they cross division is the name of the attack, they can, well, they cross division 4-3, then they're not going to be able to knock out the Porygon-Z there. So We still be okay. They could not get the Flapple though. That would be bad. But yeah, okay. We got Draw Energy. Nice. We know what we're looking for. Enriching Energy actually is what we're looking for, isn't it? So we get another Draw Energy. Sure, why not? I actually think that was bad to hit there, but I'm not sure. We see another Flapple. Well, that's definitely not good. Okay, so I'm going to pop it on the SP on the axis there and send it back over to my opponent. And yeah, so we're not there. They're not there yet either. They just they played 2 energies and they played a bunch of basics, but the basics don't really do anything for them. So I'm going to find position right now. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to find position. Realistically, I'm not, if they can do anything. But if they can't do anything, if they're just like in top deck mode for basic energies or something, then I'm still in it. I see a great ball by them. Okay. Definitely feels like a pretty weak item to be playing in like a stronger deck like this. Eevee? Okay. I don't know. Like at first I was like, oh, they're playing a cool good deck because they got this cool tag team, which is like a decent card. It's not amazing, but there's some cool stuff we can do. It's not bad by any means. Compared to the best decks, it's bad, but compared to I don't know how good this deck is. Leave it down below in the comment section. We see Draw Energy. Draw Energy. I shouldn't play that. So I'll pass. And I got what, 2 draws. Applin, Flapple, Enriching, and Pidgeot. I need to see Pidgeot V. I need to see Enriching Energy. Really is what I'm looking to do. It could work if that's not the case, but it's unlikely there. And again, they need to knock out the Porygon-Z to break the combo. If they knock out Jirachi, Crobat V Dedenne-GX, they would also win because they take 6 prizes. But if they take 5, it doesn't matter because if I pull off the Infinite, I win. No matter how many prizes they've taken, right? So they could theoretically play a Pokemon to mess with me. They're playing a Switch. What? I guess into the Eevee. Which can get a bunch of Eevee and Eevee GXs onto the bench. Yeah, no, that doesn't make that much sense. Switching into the... I have no idea what they're switching into here. I feel like they should definitely keep the Espeon and Deoxys GX in the active. Because it's threatening an attack there. I mean, if they attack with Umbreon GX, what's that do? They can hit and run, which isn't that good. Like, if they have the Darkness, they definitely should have attacked with Psychic Club. Or Cross Division. I would definitely do Psychic Club. Okay, I don't know what that was all about, but we top deck Enriching Energy. We're still going to pass here. We could attach a Draw. Maybe I should have attached Draw Energy to really wherever. With a 1 in 5 to hit the Porygon and hit the combo there. If hit the Applin, it wouldn't work because we'd only have 2 Draw Energies left in the deck. They play a Mewtwo V, another one. Why did they play that? We hit Flapple. That's not what I want. We have a 1 in 4. 1 in 4 doesn't seem very good. I'll pass it back over to my opponent. And yeah, hopefully they pass it back over to me, which they've been doing. So I think might work out here. Also, I'm so happy they have these 3 prizes on board with like kind of meh HP. Uh-oh. That's 3 energies on there. Luckily, it's on the bench because they played their Switch because... Oh, they got another one. Oh, yeah, because every deck has 4 Switch. That's the only rule. You need 4 Switch, you need 4 Rare Candy. They may not be doing anything with the Rare Candy. I am, but, some decks aren't. Like, I played a completely broken deck the other day where, yeah, I did not need all of them. Also, we do resist them. Kind of fun there. I guess, yeah, that's why they played the Mewtwo V. I think they could have waited a turn. But they take a prize, which the biggest deal is that they do get closer to winning, but they get another card, which is really good for them. I'll send up the Jirachi, sure. It doesn't really matter. Actually, I don't know. We hit the Pidgeot. Let's go. We got it. We now win, unless we time out. So, yeah, I guess I don't even know what I talk about. Also, sorry if I did just record a long video. Check it out. It's with a Magic the Gathering player, Funky Fizz, who was a competitive player, and it's a really cool video. I'd recommend you check it out where I have him rate some Pokemon cards. But now we do the combo. I need to make sure I don't mess this up. We now Pidgeot V, send that back into the deck. Applin, Flapple, Draw Energy, ping the active, I guess. Yeah, what I think is going to happen is I'm going to knock out their active in like 5 minutes or whatever. And then they're going to like leave because like obviously this is definitely not them being bad if they leave here. But I could attack with Pidgeot V to end this faster as well. It does 160 for 3, so I'll probably do that. We could actually get the knockout here, funnily enough, but that's obviously not the play we want to go for there. But yeah, Enriching Energy here, obviously. We just alternate between these two. Nothing they can do to win now. The only way they win is if I mess up, which is not out of the picture. But yeah, we send Pidgeot back. Again, we don't need 2 bench spaces, but it makes it a little easier for me to remember what's going on here. And yeah, we just spam these energies over and over again, which have animations every time I play them, which is annoying. It cancels the crazy code when I use the draw energy, which like kind of makes sense in most situations. I wouldn't have an issue with it, but here it's really annoying. But yeah, now we'll ping him again. We need to do that 14 more times, or no, 7 more times to knock out their active, and then another 14 times to knock out one of their bench Pokemon. And this is like a really short amount. Normally it'd be more. Your points. This is such a mess, but whatever. Yeah. This is normally the combo shouldn't be this bad. In full expanded, if Flapple wasn't banned, the combo wouldn't be this bad. Isn't this long? It would be faster because you could pair it with the Jump Luff, and then I mean it would still be relatively long, but you could just draw the Flapple over and over again with Jump Luff, and you wouldn't be attached the energy to Flapple. You just return them to your hand and then play them again. So that's not what we're doing, because Jump Luff isn't in the game because it's too old. Because it's from something. I don't know what's from. I'll attach the energy from hand and use my one. That wasn't even faster, was it? I don't know. But we'll send it back in. I doubt they're still here. But if they are, I appreciate it. I appreciate it nonetheless. But yeah, we can see the reason some of these cards are meant to be banned. Pop this on here. But while I'm doing this, I guess I'll ask you to subscribe and like and comment down below your favorite banned card in expanded, a card that you wish was back. I'd definitely say mine. I'd like Flapple. I like Duskull. I think they're cool. The Infinites aren't cool, obviously. I mean, they're kind of funny, honestly. Like, they're a lot of work to get this pulled off. There's no shot I'm finishing this. I spent like 3 or 4 minutes and I've done like 100 damage. Oh no. Okay, well, whatever. And then we can play this down again and play our 2 more energies. I mean, maybe we can attack him with Pidgeot. I hope they send up a 3-prizer. They should not. Obviously, if I were in their shoes, you definitely should not send up a 3-prizer, because it's bad. You're gonna probably lose if you send up a 3-prizer. You might not lose if you don't because of the timer here. Which, yeah, I've like never had issues with the timer, except for maybe like there have occasionally been times when if I'm recording, I'm playing slower because I'm talking to people a lot here. Obviously, I'm playing pretty quickly in terms of actions here. In terms of the time, actual time, I'm not. But yeah, the timer is generous. It was originally 25 minutes. Occasionally, people would kind of push that to its limit. Occasionally because they're salty or whatever, but most of the time it's like they're just like no, but like 25 minutes is a lot. Realistically, if you're playing this combo on paper, you'd probably just be like, oh, I win. That's probably what you just say. But yeah, like I don't know if the 5 minutes would get us there. I don't know if we're gonna get there. I don't know. We need to do it 3 more times to knock out their active, and yeah, that's not that many. I feel like we can do that. We'll kind of see where things are at after that. But yeah, I mean, Flapple's a cool card. There's some cool things you can do with it. There's a really cool Flapple Esper deck I made on my channel. Just really, really fun. I'd recommend you check it out. I guess it's a while ago now. I was quite a bit younger then, and it wasn't standard. Honestly, I'm just kind of yapping, but I don't mind this. But yeah, there's some cool things to do with Flapple. Cool things you could do with a lot of the different band cards. Scooping that I could have tossed in this list. Probably would have made it a little bit better here. And yeah, what's the timing looking like? I'm under 5 minutes. Okay. The timer is yellow. It should not turn yellow. Yellow is a cool color, but not in live. But again, we're getting pretty close here. We'll play one of these down. We'll use this thing, and we'll pop 2 more energies on it. Then we'll do that another time, and then it'll be knocked out. And then my opponent gets to do something in like a little bit more time. Yeah, wow, this video's going on. I mean, it's not going on that long, but for the fact that nothing's really happened here, I can see why this isn't something Pokemon really wants going on in their game here. Trying to figure out the time, but I'm trying to play quickly as well. Let's be honest, it doesn't really matter if I win or lose this. We're all losers here today. But yeah, I'll pop another Draw Energy or a couple Draw Energies on, knock them out, see what happens. I hope they send up. I don't know. I mean, I think even if they're AFK, I don't think they're gonna get disconnected because I think it's okay. They haven't been. I mean, they timed out once. I'm not super familiar with the timeout system. If you know, tell me down below in the comment section as well. But yeah, we get a knockout. We actually get 3 prizes as well. The 3 prizes don't like do anything really. Actually, I'm gonna. Oh well, they're all draw cards. I could technically Flapple faster. Not really, right? But maybe. That's on them. They drink some water because I've been talking a lot here. It's my job to say that you should stay hydrated or whatever. A lot of YouTubers do that, but yeah. I mean, what is my opponent playing as well? Like, what is this? Or are they playing this like Darkness Psychic Roblox box deck without any trainers in it, except for 2 copies of Switch and a Great Ball, which like aren't even that. I mean, you have to play Switch, obviously. Great Ball's like kind of meh. No, it's the Umbreon GX. Okay, I guess I'm playing the Pidgeot V again and accelerating to it. And then yeah. We got the Applin, we got the Flapple. We're going after the Absol. Yeah, I might be fashioning after the Mewtwo. I'm not actually sure there. Did I do that wrong? I think I did that wrong. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't have crazy coded. What am I doing? I don't know. My brain's turned off here. I'll Trekking Shoes. I'll put this into my hand, and I will pop this one back into the deck. I think it's actually fine. But maybe not. I'm not. No, it should be fine. But we're definitely not finishing this game, right? We're definitely not finishing this game. We got 2.5 minutes left. No shot we're finishing this combo. But that's fine. That's probably a good thing. We didn't lose the combo. I thought I did. If I didn't have the Trekking Shoes, I actually would. But yeah, okay. All right. An Acro Bike? Okay, yeah. It draws the card. So I will Pidgeot V. What am I doing? Double drop the Absol. If we had Gust, if we actually had the counter catches, we'd be able to win this game. Potentially. Actually, probably not. Let's be honest. We need to do this 12 more times. What even is I've never played a Pokemon game like this. I've never seen anyone do an infinite combo in the Pokemon TCG ever before. Except for there's that weird Eternus Infinite, but it's not like really an infinite. I mean it is, but it like gets all your energy from the discard into play, which is like cool. I mean just like you using Gardevoir EX or something like that. It's just really funny as well. But you don't do it like 30 times. So yeah. Definitely not running the second game with this one. You have to say that one. I've actually never timed out in live either, unless I've like crashed, in which case I wouldn't have seen it. So I guess I'll see what the timeout screen looks like. But yeah. Sorry to my opponent, I guess. And I don't really know what they're playing. If they were like out here being like, oh yeah, I got this like cool little deck I want to show off, and I feel a little worse. A little bit kind of bad. Don't feel too bad because people enjoy it, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what Pokemon's trying to do with this. Normally, I'd be like, oh yeah, they this is like a big mistake by them. But then usually they're like they might acknowledge it and be like, oh yeah, we want to do it. And yeah, sometimes Pokemon doesn't acknowledge these things, kind of lets them just like go and ignores them because I don't know. But they literally just had something like this. What, a week ago or like 2 with Mega Gengar. I wasn't even super aware of it. I was just moderately aware of it. But Mega Gengar had an issue where you I was gonna say, wait, does my timer pause when I? No, it does not pause when I do that. I'm gonna have timeout in the middle of this. I think I'm gonna time out. Oh no, maybe I don't think it paused in the middle of crazy code. Oh well, I am in fact done. I lost. Oh wait, it said I conceded. Okay, that's what it says. Well, yeah, that was something. I did 340 damage. I used the ability 17 times. I just need to use it another 13 plus 14. What is it? I need to do it another 10 times. That combo would have taken like 25 minutes to complete or something like that. Wait, why do I have confetti when I lose? Wow, that was something. I don't even know what to say about that one. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. I guess the list will be in the description. Would I recommend it? No, because it's not fun for your opponent. It's not fun for you. It doesn't win, but it's also really good. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.